Hello and welcome to this Hangout on Air from Suntico. Today we're looking at Sage 50 data for sales reps, and we have a very special offer for all our attendees today. A Thanksgiving special, a Black Friday special, a Small Business Saturday special, a Cyber Monday special, and an Offer Tuesday special to take advantage of our offer and access Sage 50 data for your sales reps free of charge for 6 months. Stay with us for the rest of the Hangout to find out how. My name is Hugh Johnson. I'm Head of Business Development at Suntico. And if you enjoy this Hangout on Air, please do share it with your friends and followers on your social networks. And if you'd like to get in touch with me after this Hangout, of course you can, by email at hugh.johnson@suntico.com or via the normal social channels. I've got 3 topics to discuss today. One is why. Why would you want to deliver Sage 50 data to your sales reps? The second thing is to take a quick look at our new app, which is going into beta at the moment, that you can get a chance for a 6-month free access for. And finally, I'll tell you how to get started. So without further ado, let's take a look at why. The answer is simple. In the old traditional face-to-face selling world, there were so many times when the sales rep would have to tell the customer, I'll get back to you on that. Whatever it was, whether you're checking stock, checking the status of an invoice, problems with an order, or whatever it was, that's such a common phrase that used to be used in sales. However, in today's online world, that's not acceptable anymore. And it's a huge drain on time, because actually, if you think about it, numerous studies have looked at the way that sales reps spend their time, and a typical sales rep in a B2B environment can spend up to a quarter of his time, or let's say a day a week, just chasing up internally on behalf of the customer, trying to resolve customer issues and customer problems. Now that's a huge productivity drag. It's a huge productivity drag that is not good for the customer, and it's not good for you, the company. And that's a productivity drag that we at Suntico are aiming to solve, specifically for companies that use Sage 50 accounting software. And what Suntico is, it's a cloud platform that connects your people and your Sage 50 data. Of course, it does it in a secure and controlled way. And of course, it provides people with the access to the data that you want to provide to them, no more and no less. But what it does through the installation of a small piece of connector software that connects to your Sage 50 accounting system and synchronizes your Sage 50 data up into the cloud, it then makes it available through a modern interface, a modern web-based interface that can be accessed through iPads, smartphones, laptops, or any web-enabled device by your sales reps and by any customer-facing people. So that's what it is. And really what it aims to do is address the problem of sales reps in the field not having access to common information that a customer might ask, or resolve common problems that might arise that can be addressed there and then on the spot with the customer if the information is to hand. So another way of putting it is that the Suntico Sage 50 data for sales reps account management app is for companies like yours that live in an online world that still value that face-to-face contact, but where you need to add value to that face-to-face contact from the customer perspective. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at what I mean. Here we are, we're logged on to Suntico. And for those of you familiar with Sage 50 US edition and our demo data of Bellwether Garden Supply, this is the data that has been loaded up into the Suntico application. Of course, this can be your data and not the sample data that we're looking at. And in the background, we've got a connector software that is installed and running against the Sage 50 US edition system that I have on our server here. And that's publishing the data up into the cloud, and I can read that through my app. It's web-based, and responsive, so I can access it through a laptop, smartphone, iPad, or any device that is accessible through the web. And when I log on, I'm presented straight away with a list of customers. Now you can tailor that list, and you can tailor any of the data so that a sales rep can access all the data within the system, or just the accounts and transactions that he or she is dealing with. And that way you can maintain a lid, or contain a lid on top of your exposure to your sales reps running away with your data, because all you're providing them with is the data of the accounts or transactions that they are handling. But that's an optional setting that you can do within the settings section of the app. So what I'm going to share with you now is just a quick view of the data that we're pulling up from Sage and publishing out, that will be available to you through your Sage 50 for Sales Reps app for your 6-month free trial, if you so avail. The sales data we're pulling up is all the sales transactions data that you have within your Sage 50 system. So yes, it's the customer list, the quotations list, the proposals list, orders, invoices, receipts, and any credit memos. And for each of these categories, you can drill down and see the detail. So we'll just take a quick tab through and take a quick look. So we'll take a quick look at quotations. You see it's all these items are presented in a very similar way. Each column you can filter, you can sort. So if you're a large busy customer, maybe with thousands of clients and thousands of invoices, it doesn't matter. You can sort and search across those thousands of invoices really quickly. You see all the sales orders. We can see the status of the sales orders, the amounts. We can filter by company, we can filter by sales rep, and pull up the details. And you can drill down and view the details of any individual order. And of course, invoices. No surprise here. And again, we can drill down and see the details of any particular invoice, and so on. So that's looking at your business from a transactional point of view. You might also, though, want to look at it from an individual customer point of view, or an individual account point of view. So let's just take a look. We'll pull up the customer list, and we'll drill down to a customer. And here we'll see how Suntico can very easily help a sales rep answer some of those very common questions that a customer might have. So we'll drill down to the customer record. And of course, straight away, we can see all the transactions that this customer has done. And if multiple reps, sales reps, have been involved with that customer, then again, you can filter and sort by that customer. Or if you've only permitted a particular rep to see his or her own transactions, that's all that will be presented on the screen. We can say, okay, I don't want to see quotes and orders and invoices all together. I'm just going to select to see invoices only. And it's as simple as that. And it's as fast as that, even if you're searching and sorting across thousands of invoices and thousands of transactions. And again, I can drill down and I can view and I can see the details of any individual invoices that we had before. I can look at order items. Now, this is not a list of orders. This screen is intended specifically to help the sales rep in a regular trading B2B environment see at a glance what items his customer or her customer are still waiting for. So what we can see is the last column here is the back order quantity. So anything that has a value of greater than 0 is on back order, and the customer is still waiting for those items. So the sales rep knows, if he's calling on the client, that the client may have questions around this. And in the first column, then the individual sales order that relates to those items can be pulled up and referenced. Another question that this screen answers for the sales rep is, how often has the client actually purchased this product? So we've got the product code here. And if I just wanted to filter on a particular product code, And I'm just going to pick that first one, pots, starting with pots. And we're just going to see, has the client ever purchased this before? And what I can see straight away, actually, that this order 10354 was the very first and only time that the client had ordered that particular product. But if the client had ordered this product before, you can see the pattern and the trading history and the order history relating to that product. Now, the last thing that I wanted to just give you a quick snapshot of was inventory items. And again, this is to answer a specific question that a rep may have, which is just, a customer would like to order some goods. Do we have it in stock? And here we have it, a full list of the products that you have within your business. And the last column there is the quantity on hand that you have within the business. In this particular case, it's all zeros in this demo data. And it enables the rep to have an intelligent conversation with the client about possible delivery dates and so on. And finally, for the administrator of the system, we've got the settings environment where you can control the performance of the connector, how often it syncs with Sage 50, who your users are, what companies you're connected to, and what privileges you grant to the different users. If you'd like to take part in this trial, the free trial is available to you for 6 months for up to 2 users within your business. And over those 6 months, the functionality of the app will expand and increase, and you can enjoy those extra benefits within the application. If you'd like to take advantage of the trial, this offer is available only over this holiday weekend, starting tomorrow and Thanksgiving, and in fact, starting this evening in the run-up to Thanksgiving. Go to the URL there, register your interest, and we'll be in touch and we'll get you connected up for your free trial.